2006 NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Tournament. The 2006 NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Tournament involved 65 teams playing in a single-elimination tournament to determine the national champion of men's NCAA Division I college basketball as a culmination of the 2005-06 basketball season. It began on March 14, 2006, and concluded on April 3 at the RCA Dome in Indianapolis, Indiana. None of the tournament's top seeds advanced to the Final Four, the first time since 1980 that this occurred. For the second time in history, a team seeded 11th advanced to the Final Four as George Mason of the Colonial Athletic Association won the Washington, D.C. region. They were joined by Atlanta region winner LSU, who was the first team to advance to the Final Four as an 11 seed in 1986, Oakland region winner UCLA, who had not made the Final Four since they won the national championship in 1995, and Minneapolis region winner Florida, who had not made the Final Four since their runner-up finish in 2000 also in Indianapolis. Florida won its first ever national basketball championship by defeating UCLA 73-57 in the final game. Florida's Joakim Noah was named the most outstanding player of the NCAA tournament. George Mason's run was one of several upsets by lower-seeded teams in the tournament. For the second consecutive year, No. 14 seed beat a No. 3 seed as Northwestern State defeated Iowa. No. 13 seed Bradley also defeated No. 4 seed Kansas and advanced to the Sweet 16 by defeating No. 5 seeded Pittsburgh in the second round. 2 No. 12 seeds won as well as Montana and Texas, and both won their respective first-round matchups. For the second straight year, Milwaukee won as a double-digit seed, this time as the No. 11-seeded Panthers defeated Oklahoma in the first round. Tournament procedure. A total of 65 teams were selected to participate in the tournament. Of that total, 31 of the teams earned automatic bids by winning their conference tournaments. Penn earned an automatic bid by winning the regular season title of the Ivy League, which did not conduct a conference tournament. The remaining 34 teams were granted at-large bids, which are extended by the NCAA Selection Committee. The initial game on March 14 officially named the opening round game, but popularly called the play-in game, had Monmouth, winner of the Northeast Conference Tournament, facing Hampton, who won the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference Tournament, for a chance to play top seed Villanova in the first round of the tournament. Monmouth defeated Hampton 71-49 to advance to play Villanova. All teams were seeded from 1 to 16 within their regions. The selection committee seeded the entire field from 1 to 65. In a practice used since 2004, the ranking of the 4 top seeds against each other would determine the pairings in the Final Four. The top overall seed would be seeded to play the 4th overall seed in the national semifinals, should both teams advance that far. In 2006, these rankings were as follows: No. 1 Duke, No. 2 Connecticut, No. 3 Villanova, and No. 4 Memphis. Schedule and venues. The following are the sites that were selected to host each round of the 2006 tournament. Opening round. March 14. University of Dayton Arena, Dayton, Ohio host. University of Dayton first and second rounds. March 16 and 18. Cox Arena, San Diego, California host, San Diego State University. Greensboro Coliseum, Greensboro, North Carolina host, Atlantic Coast Conference. Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena, Jacksonville, Florida host, Jacksonville University. John M. Huntsman Center, Salt Lake City, Utah host, University of Utah. March 21 and 23. American Airlines Center, Dallas, Texas host Big 12 Conference. The Palace of Auburn Hills, Michigan host Oakland University. University of Dayton Arena, Dayton, Ohio host University of Dayton. Wachovia Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania host Atlantic 10 Conference Regional Semifinals and Finals Sweet 16 and Elite 8. March 23 and 25. Atlanta Regional, Georgia Dome, Atlanta, Georgia host Georgia Institute of Technology. Oakland Regional, Oakland Arena, Oakland, California host University of San Francisco. March 24 and 26. Minneapolis Regional, Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome, Minneapolis, Minnesota host University of Minnesota. Washington, D.C. Regional, Verizon Center, Washington, D.C. host Georgetown University National Semifinals and Championship Final Four and Championship. April 1 and 3. RCA Dome, Indianapolis, Indiana host Butler University and Horizon League. This was the fourth and final time the RCA Dome would host the Final Four before moving to Lucas Oil Stadium. For the first time, the tournament came to Jacksonville, Florida, playing games at the Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena. This marked the sixth city and fifth metropolitan area in the state of Florida to host games. The 2006 tournament also marked the final tournament games held at the Huntsman Center and Oakland, now Oracle Arena. Tournament games have moved to downtown Salt Lake City and the Vivint Smart Home Arena since, to take advantage of more amenities there as opposed to the campus of the University of Utah. As for Oakland, there are currently no games scheduled in the near future, with 2022 scheduled to host games at the new Chase Center in downtown San Francisco. As the Golden State Warriors will also be moving to the Chase Center once it opens, it is unclear what will happen to the Oracle Arena once their primary tenant moves out. Qualifying teams. Opening round participants. Bids by conference. Bracket. Number of asterisks denotes number of overtimes. Opening round game Dayton, Ohio. Winner advances to Minneapolis Regional vs. No. 1 Villanova. Atlanta Regional. Oakland Regional. Minneapolis Regional. Washington, D.C. Regional. Final Four Indianapolis, Indiana. Record by conference. Monmouth University won the opening round game. The America East, Atlantic Sun, Big South, Big West, Ivy, MAC, Meek, Ohio Valley, SoCon, SWAC, Mid-Continent, and Sun Belt conferences all went 0-1. Columns are 32, S16, E8, F4, and CG respectively stand for the round of 32, Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final Four, and Championship game. Announcers: Jim Nantz and Billy Packer first and second round at Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Minneapolis Regional at the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome, Final Four at Indianapolis, Indiana. Dick Enberg and Jay Bilas first and second round at San Diego, California, Atlanta Regional at the Georgia Dome. Vern Lundquist and Bill Raftery first and second round at Auburn Hills, Michigan, Washington, D.C. Regional at the Verizon Center. Gus Johnson and Len Elmore first and second round at Dayton, Ohio, Oakland Regional at the Oakland Arena. Kevin Harlan and Dan Bonner first and second round at Greensboro, North Carolina. Ian Eagle and Jim Spanarkel first and second round at Salt Lake City, Utah. Craig Bolerjack and Bob Wenzel first and second round at Dallas, Texas. Tim Brando, Stephen Bardot, and Mike Gieminski first and second round at Jacksonville, Florida. Greg Gumbel once again served as the studio host. joined by analysts Clark Kellogg and Seth Davis.